With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, defense, let's go.
Now a man who had some big runs against these Seahawks. It's Bo Jackson. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They just get the play off. Now Vick. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. It's a play fake. Now Vick. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. 56. Mut's 56. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
They will indeed go for it. Vick able to find Waller. That's complete. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They run on 1st down with Jackson, and he stopped immediately there. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
Switch out.
Play action now, Vick. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
First down,
On 1st down, Jackson. The quick feet by Jackson. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Mut's 56. Mut's 56. Watch the backer. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. DK Metcalf. 35 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on fourth down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, it made it pay off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken. Successfully.
Here we go.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Tighten up. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Slam.
Gone right.
Switch.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Rush in. Kill. Hey, switch gears. Check 26.
Now it's locked. Eluding the pressure right. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Check 9. Check 52.
Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line.
Check 13.
Slam. Under 10. 10.
A shotgun snap for Luck. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's going to be a long day. Hey, watch your hands.
Alert.
No. Check 50. Out.
12. Hey, Alpha.
Throwing again is Luck. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. The 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, You just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos push further out in front. And now the Broncos are going to line up and elect to go for 2 here.
Check, check, check. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, Heavy. Let me know what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. Shit, shit. Shit. Showing up. Showing up. Shit, shit, shit. Big Ed, big Ed, big Ed. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Watch, switch, watch, switch, watch, switch. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Whip, whip.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Hey, wahoo!
On 1st down, it's long. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Hey, exit. 52, right 52. Quarterback, don't get nervous now.
Now a 1st down throw, Lock. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
SOS.
Out of the gun, Lock. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Tight dog, rugby.
Check 31, check 31. Switch. Check. Shut down. Motion. Check. Shift.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Luck flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks and runs. He's able to pick up the 1st down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, World.
on 2nd and 8. Luck being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Bravo!
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready! You're not ready. You're not ready. 12. 52.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, check. Dudes. Check your hot read. Check 3.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion.
And he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's got room. 20, 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
No problem there on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Vic goes play action, and he's going to go down again. Jadeveon Clowney, his 2nd sack of the night. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. This will be the final play of the half. Vic going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Now Luck escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Go!
From the red zone now, Luck forced out to his left and avoids the contact by sliding. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
12. Hey, echo.
Wide, get wide.
To throw again on 2nd down. Luck dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
Hey, orbit.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Jam. Check, go back. We got motion. Back up.
11 Z.
Choose the mic.
Go.
From the gun, here's Luck. Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Gone right.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Check. Hey, check.
You ain't doing
Monday.
Check.
Go ahead.
Undercrunch. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 3. Jump.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First down, Broncos.
Check 56. Guys, game situation. Let's go.
On first down, it's Jackson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bronco score. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Broncos push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
11. Hey, quick. 5. Check 4. Hatchet. Check. On. Smalls. No.
To throw is Love. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
My 52.
Now Love. And an alley to run. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Mike 52.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Hey, Mike 52. Hey, check.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Monday.
This thrown quickly out to Cooper. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Switch.
On second down now. It's Sanders, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal.
Rush in.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Check 26.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt.
Call.
Smooth.
52. 11 Z.
Check 99.
Hey, check.
Check 37. Check.
Protein spill. Call. Hey, Charlie.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was
A mistake,
yes,
for sure.
Without a doubt, because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down, protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball an additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
Now Luck. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Here's Luck. Buying time to his left. He's good. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Showing it. Chance. Big Ed. Hey, alert 3.
Clone. Hey, I-7.
Here we go on 4th. Lock. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Cooper was the target there. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. They can't hang with us. 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Down to lose 1. Come on. 56. Mike, 56.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains.
Mike's 56. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. You remember me? Let's go, baby. 56 to Mike, boy.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Here we go. 15, check right on. We go. Hey. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. It's been a long day for you. Mike's 50. Boom. Big stop. Let's go. Let's go, Mike. 50.
Vic to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Khalil Mack.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Lights on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They say you switch and you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, Just for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist. watch out flip.